Hello traders, welcome back to the channel. This is Vishal and you are watching the Nifty and Bank Nifty short-term view. Now, after a pretty long consolidation of many days, in fact, I can say that since the starting of this month, Nifty futures have been consolidating. It seems finally, we do have a breakout and Nifty futures have closed decisively about a resistance band. Now, will this today's up move and even yesterday's up move result into a follow-through buying, or this is just a short-term pullback and after that we will see market coming back down? Let's deep dive into it and analyze first the daily time frame charts. Now, on the right-hand side, I have the daily time frame charts of Nifty future, and on the left-hand side, I have the hourly charts. Now, if I look at the daily time frame charts, you can see back-to-back candles which are green in color, but the trend is still flat. The trend is not up, trend is flat, but fine. It is good to see that the back-to-back candles are big green candles and the volatility indicator, the ATR has come down, which means price has not gone up with rising volatility, but price has gone up with falling volatility, which is a bullish sign. You can see the ATR of 241 has come down till 205. Now, in the shorter term charts, there are a couple of good points as well as one bad point also. Now, one thing is you can see that multiple times Nifty futures tried to close above this resistance band, but it was not successful. This resistance band was from 17,951 to 17,894 thereabouts. I think you can see somewhere over here on 9th Feb, prices did close above it. It remained above it for a couple of hours. 1 hour it closed above it, next hour it came below it. Again, afterwards, you can see that the price closed above it, but suddenly the next day, bang, we closed down. We came down basically. We opened gap down. Then yesterday at 115, what you can see? Price tried to close above this particular resistance band, but it was not successful. Why? Because at closing, we closed a little bit lower. The high of yesterday's high was somewhere around, you can say 17,878, but we closed 17,858. Now, this is hardly, you can say, 20 points, but these 20 points at times matter a lot when you're looking at the shorter term charts. Today, when we opened gap down, it did seem that once again, we have the kangaroo market back, which means the range bound market back. In fact, on my Twitter channel, just for fun, I had, tweeted that why markets have opened gap down today, because yesterday they, closed gap up. And because that's what was happening. If you check even over here, one fine day, market has closed in green. The other day, it is in red. The other day, it is in red. The next day, it is in green. But today, I think market had their own plans. And after coming down, this lower band of the support, if you can check properly, has acted as a very good support. Market respected this particular support band, the lower band of the support band. And suddenly, it gave a pullback, a sharp pullback, in fact. And then we closed pretty high, I think pretty high from this point, because we have rallied almost, you can say 17,893 to 18,840. This is a pretty decent rally considering an hourly chart. Even the candles you can see over here, this candle is decent, this particular candle is okay, even this candle is completely bullish because it has taken support from this particular support band. Now, have we closed above the resistance band? Yes. Have we given a breakout? Yes. Then what is the point which is not so good? The point which is not so good over here is, I would like to highlight that particular point for you. This breakout has occurred on the falling volume. Generally, falling volume and rising price is not a very good sign. But if you look in totality, if you look at the falling volatility, if you look at the rising price, if you look at the RSI, even RSI is looking pretty decent. If you look at the stocks which have supported the entire market, they're also looking pretty good. So in that conjunction, I should say this is a pretty decent move by Nifty futures. But this does not mean that finally we have the range bound market which has come to an end, because again, we are still at a resistance. Mind that 18,064 is also a resistance. And the way market has rallied today, it seems that tomorrow probably we will have a consolidation day, because in a range bound market, it's very difficult to expect back to back days in the same direction plus a third day, a follow up buying day in the same direction. It's very difficult to expect that. So it is possible that we might consolidate tomorrow. And one more reason is we have closed at a short term resistance, which is 18,038 to 18,065. So again, this particular band will act as a short term resistance. We cannot do anything, but that is the reality, guys. There are too many resistances while Nifty future is trying to go upwards. So once we close above this particular band on the hourly chart, okay, and we sustain in that rally, then probably we could head towards 18,120. And probably if we sustain even above 18,120, and that would be probably asking too much from Nifty futures in this same rally itself. Probably after testing here, we might consolidate and then we might go higher. But if we do close above 18,120, and then the next level to be tested could be 18,220. But that needs to be seen how it will happen, because at times I have seen in choppy markets, suddenly, market gives a breakout and suddenly it consolidates, it starts coming down. But looking at the entire setup, it seems that things are looking pretty decent over here. The only bummer over here, which means it's something which is not so looking good, is the Bank Nifty future. Because if market wants to go higher, if you check properly, in fact, the Nifty future has closed 0.5% up and Bank Nifty future has closed less than 0.5% up. I would be really confident and happy if Bank Nifty futures would have outperformed Nifty futures. It would be a really positive sign. So what has happened is, yes, we can see that Nifty futures have closed in green territory. Even Bank Nifty futures have closed positively, but Bank Nifty futures are still below the resistance band. The resistance band over here is 42,005 and 41,801. So basically, we will need to close above this resistance band of 42,006 and also of 42,224, and then we'll be probably rallying higher. If we close above this band, 42,006 or 42,010, probably we might rally by 150 to 200 points. And again, we'll have a resistance hitting at 42,250. Once we close above 42,250, maybe we will look at higher levels. So it's a slow and steady process. I don't think it will happen very, very soon, because you will need participation by all the important banks. In fact, if you check today, big stocks like Axis Bank were in red. HDFC Bank was again in red. SBI was looking okay, but still I think it is a laggard. I mean, it has a lot of space to go up, but somehow it is not able to go higher, probably due to the news of Adani Enterprises or whatever. But it needs to rally if Nifty futures wants to go up confidently. But we should be really thankful to the IT pack and one more, Reliance Industries. Reliance Industries has closed pretty good today by closing 2.25% in the positive territory. And this is a very good pullback, I should say. This is a pullback because Reliance Industries currently is not in an uptrend. This is just a pullback rally. But still, it helped Nifty futures to close higher. And if you check the entire IT pack, things are looking pretty decent. You can see TCS closing in the green, and there is a decent possibility that slowly and steadily you would see TCS going up higher, maybe 3 to 4% higher from here. So short-term traders can keep this in their mind. Suddenly, all of a sudden, Tech Mahindra has given a decent rally. You can see Infosys is looking pretty positive. I expect Infosys to probably continue to rally higher. Wipro is looking okay. It's not as good as Infosys or TCS, but still it is positive. And HCL Tech, I think it is consolidating. Once this consolidation is over, probably it will continue its rally. So we should be really thankful to Reliance and the IT pack, due to which we have been able to close in positive territory. Again, coming back to the point, last 2 days have been good for the Nifty futures, but tomorrow we might consolidate. And after consolidation, if we continue to rally higher, if the rally continues, follow through buying is very, very important, because do not forget we have rallied on a falling volume. if we have a very big candle in terms of size, and if we have a pretty much rising volume in the hourly charts of Nifty future, that will add a lot of confidence in the minds of bulls that Nifty futures could rally high. All right. So I hope my analysis, which I shared with you, is helpful to understand that in short term how Nifty and Bank Nifty futures might perform. And keep in mind that we are still within a range. Basically, it's not that suddenly we have probably broken out and we'll be rallying continuously higher. That sort of breakout is still yet to happen, basically. But yes, short-term breakout has happened. Let's cheer about it, but also understand that we need to ultimately surpass 18,064 and 18,120 decisively in coming days. All right. So trade wisely and trade safely. Thank you.